Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome back again to our YouTube channel, Zion Kenya TV. I believe that this video is going to find you well wherever you are. Consider to subscribe to this channel if you've never subscribed it before. Consider to share this channel. Consider to like this video and also drop your opinion at the comment section below after you've watched the video. There's something that is still not reflecting in Ruto's administration. The promises. So today's analysis, we are going to analyze the promises which Ruto made during the election. And this might knock Ruto if he doesn't fulfill what is said at the promises. So I'm going to be brief enough to describe how this will knock Ruto if he won't succeed to complete his mission under the Kenya Kwanza administration on what is said during election. I've been watching this government for now 1 year and some months, and Ruto's movement is surprising, mostly how he now do his duties on this government. You know, a third world country should consider to restrain to stabilize in the economy. And that is the first consideration that every president must consider, as we know in Africa. But as today I'm speaking, as I said earlier before, that the Dubai IMF have been shut down. The reason behind why they have shut down is still unknown, and no one is there out to explain more. That is between them and the president. But now today's critical analysis. How will this knock Ruto? Let's take a look at Bomas. What is happening? It is all about political, which is now happening as at now. And if I may ask, since Ruto took over the power, have he created the favorite environment for Kenyans who voted for him during election? Because Kenya have several tribes, and this is how it will knock Ruto when it's come to 2027 general election. If you want fulfilled the promises, one, for Kenyans he made, for the Mamambogas, then the votes that he got 2022 August will decline. Number two, if Ruto cannot create the office for the vulnerable Kenyans to seek it publicly, a good picture is Mamamboga blocked. That one tells you that Ruto is at risk. I'm talking about now the votes. That is what I'm talking about. Number three. What happened at Kisii, or how the president's always program is being carried out. They spend a lot of money on themselves, but they don't consider Kenyans as of now. So is Ruto have betrayed Kenyans? That is also another question to ask ourselves. And how will this knock him? This will knock him on how he is spending a lot in his duties as a good president, you have to consider the life of Kenyans. That is the truth. The creation of Musalia Mudavadi's office is also another knockout for Ruto. This is making Kenyans to pay more taxes on a ghost workers. It seems Mudavadi is a ghost worker in the government, because it has never happened before. Prime Cabinet Secretary office and the wife. So Kenyans are paying taxes twice. Well, Kenyans elected Ruto and they gave him a job, plus the deputy president. So this might knock you, my brother, because as at now, the trustworthy that Kenyans had with you is now down. The beliefs that Kenyans had with you is now ruined. The hope that Kenyans had with you is no longer attractive to them. So this is the best way for you to escape this knock when it's come to 2027 general election, God willing. You have to go back to Kenyans. And by what means? Simple, my brother. You have to lower the life commodity for Kenyans. You have to create a favorable environment for Kenyans. The influence that you made with the Francis Atwoli, the boss workers, you have to consider Atwoli and be active for workers. Kenyans are suffering down here, my brother, and you have to consider that. However, how much I can afford sugar, there's no one who can afford it. So many people, 85%. So this is my message before this knock come to you. And I believe you understand this, my brother. A third world country, and I'm still repeating, you must consider to work for the people of Kenya and do the right thing. Then lastly, the issue of politics is also a theatrics under your government. And it is you to believe earlier that even in churches, the topic of politics should be withdrawn. The mistreatment that your administration is giving out to both pastors and bishops is unwanted. Though it is good to do investigation, because some churches use con, they take that advantage. So we have to congratulate you, government, but you have to consider this. Under what time do you do that? But a good example is Shakahola. That is the best. So that is the best you've done for Kenyans as of now. The Shakahola movement. So my brother William, that is what will knock you when it's come to 2027 general election, God willing. I think, or I believe you've considered those advices. But the truth remains that you have to flash back what you said during election. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your conclusions? Are we on the right path on today's analysis? And what if I say this will knock Ruto? Will I be right? I believe I've explained it much to our video. Bye bye, as I wish you all the best in this afternoon.